me cater to you. Let me cater to you. Let me cater to you. I wanna let you know, girl, that you live in I am what you do. I want me to reassure you, my life will be purpose without you. If I want it, I'm gonna ask you. Flying into you, challenge me for the better for you. Let me cater to you.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Make It Make Sense. And as you know, we try to here and there, but it is what it is. And hopefully you're subscribing to this channel and you're subscribing to my other channel, Deb Chanel's 40th World. We still do the same commentary over there, but we welcome you to both platforms, okay? But make sure you subscribe. It costs you nothing to do that but a little click or a little push of the button, okay? Everything is over here is alleged. Okay, the 107 fair use disclaimer. Only thing we're doing over here is chewing the fat and shooting the shits with family members. We're just commenting on what we were seeing in the video, and that is pretty much it. Giving our own explicit opinion. Okay? But thank you for coming over here. So you wanted to talk about it? Let's talk about it. Let's have a conversation. Let's get right on into it. Okay? Now I don't know what made Monica, the artist, jump her ass in the crowd thinking she was going to do something. Okay? She was going to stop something. I mean, Monica, you ain't Captain Save a Hoe. You don't supposed to go down there. If something's going on in that concert where you were at and were in Detroit, that was foolishness you were doing. Total foolishness. You could have got hurt yourself. The other person could have got hurt, and then the other man could have hit both y'all, and both y'all got hurt, and then it probably would have been an all-out brawl in that darn crowd. Yeah, that's Monica. She's jumping down into the crowd to stop this man allegedly from beating, strongholding this elderly woman. Well, I wouldn't say elderly, but she probably was in her 40s or 50s, okay, or her 50s or 60s. And it was Monica Elder, so I'm thinking she was in that age range. But like I said, Monica, you can't go in the audience. That's not where you're supposed to be. And I've been finding out lately, a lot of people have been throwing objects in their concerts that their other favorite person they came to see. I mean, like Pink, the artist Pink, somebody threw her mother ashes up there, which we're like, what? Why would you do that? That's so unlike being human. You don't throw your mother's ashes up there in a bag and think Pink's supposed to go all out and say thank you and shit. I mean, what happened to the throwing roses or stuffed animals or something of love? I mean, y'all doing too much. Y'all doing too much at these concerts. That's why they need to lock y'all back down. Y'all need to watch shit on the TV screen. But that's just my opinion. But we're going to get into some commentary that CNN brought out, I guess their entertainment section. Because I'm like, damn, this made major news. The artist Monica from Atlanta. Okay, R&B singer. What's going on? It must have been a slow week. But y'all heard how I feel about it. Monica should have stayed her ass on that stage, continue her concert. Maybe she could have just stopped the concert for a minute and had the security people go down there. But them are your security detailed men. They're supposed to what do you call it? Protect and serve you and your environment. You have them men go down there and do some things to somebody they don't even know, that they're not even contracted to protect, and you putting their lives in danger. So Monica, this bullshit you did, and then you gonna talk it was instinct. Nah, that instinct we should have told you to uh have security go out there in the audience because somebody's doing something to someone and it's not nice. And then once we settle that situation, we'll get back into moving and grooving. What we came here for. You ain't come here to fight. We ain't come here to punch people out and shit. And it was definitely he need to have went to jail. That lady should have did assault charges. Ain't no reason of a man hitting a woman. Okay? over an environment or over where they were standing, and he was getting in the way, or she was getting in her, his way or whatever. I mean, definitely charges should have been filed, even if Monica filed the charges herself. Okay, and that's something she could have done right after the concert. She could have had her men go and address that man before he tried to move out, and stuff. Because I'm sure the venue that she was at had security for, watching the crowd and this that, and the third. So they had to have somebody, bouncers, bodyguards out there in the crowds. I don't know, but they could have got that fella that called himself dancing on a lady's face that he may or may not have known. I don't know. That's not the point. But let's get into this video that we do have of someone from CNN, a correspondent, is talking with Monica and trying to get her side on what happened, what made her do this, and this, that, and the third. And, just we need her commentary. Okay? But let's listen to it, please.
Monica is receiving praise after she stopped her show in Detroit when she witnessed a man allegedly assaulting a woman in the crowd. I want you to watch this moment. The singer jumped off the stage and into the audience to confront the attacker. Watch.
I know. Don't you hit her like that. Listen. Listen, if y'all don't get that up out of here, won't even play like that. You ain't no lady like that. You out your mind? Say it.
That remarkable moment, that altercation, was Saturday night and it was caught on tape. It's now gone viral on social media. And Monica is here with us and she joins me now. Monica, really, I watched it this weekend and I was like, wow, it's incredible to see you make the decision to do that. What made you jump off that stage? What did you see?
Honestly, that was just instincts. And I know that people don't have the opportunity to know us personally or on a personal level, but the few that do know that everything for me is a matter of the heart. It's a matter of, I'm a mom, I'm a sister, I am a mother. I've said mom. I'm so many things that would allow someone to want to protect me. Simply put, I didn't want to see her hurt or harmed and her not make it back home after coming just to be a concert goer. For myself and Ashanti, who was also on the show, these concerts have become what almost feels like a dangerous space and place. And I just really want that to change. So that was just my instincts kicked in. I do not feel like I'm some form of superhero in any facet, but I did what I would hope that someone would do if they saw that happening to my aunt or mother. I could tell that she was, she's definitely my elder. And there was a level of fear there for me, just watching what appeared to be a situation that could have been escalated even further. I was simply trying to de-escalate it.
When you jumped down there, you confronted the man who you saw allegedly doing this. What did you say to him?
No, it was more so, and I know these different views and videos, I'm still getting used to the idea of things going viral because in moments like such, you don't think about that. I am from an era that is pre-internet, so none of that crossed my mind. What I was attempting to do was to get security who was standing there. I don't think they were able to hear or understand me asking them to remove them, especially once the situation started to transpire. So for me, it was all instinct. It was simply just a matter of the heart. I didn't want to see her hurt. I didn't want to see her hit again. I didn't want them fighting. I'm a firm believer that all parties should keep their hands to themselves. Women shouldn't hit men. Men definitely shouldn't hit women because at the end of the day, there's no win for us with them. They're naturally stronger. And different situations may, have different outcomes, but I'm grateful that both of them made it home safely because anything other than that, I don't know if I could have ever imagined being on stage again if someone was hurt in a very serious manner at a concert. That's supposed to be a place of joy and fun. And I just pray that people start to govern themselves better there. I think there was a lot to be learned from our side as far as security goes, the venue side as far as security goes, because ultimately it is the venue's responsibility to try and keep them safe. But I just did not want to see someone harmed in a manner that wouldn't allow them to make it back home to their families. And that can very, very easily happen when you're fighting at a concert.
And so many artists face this exact dilemma about whether to step in, whether to stop the show or keep going. Are you hearing anything from police about what happened between these two people? What are you being told? They gave us a statement saying that they're still investigating and that no police reports have been filed. But are you being told anything?
I wasn't told anything. The only thing I asked was everyone okay? And I was told that both parties went home, everyone was okay. And that was my goal in that moment. Anytime I, am told something like there's been an issue or problem, or I've seen singers being struck with items at concerts, I think the overall conversation needs to be not just about this one incident, but about the actions and behaviors when these festivals and concerts are happening. It's all dangerous for us, for the concert goers, and that's not the way it's supposed to be. You're supposed to be having a good time. Everyone is supposed to make it back home to their families. And every person that travels with me knows how I feel about people. I am not a girl that grew up wanting to be famous. I'm a girl that grew up loving her family. My family's from Noonan, Georgia. We slopped hogs. We loved on each other. So my feeling when I see something happening is a feeling of compassion and concern. The other stuff is not important to me.
Well, it was really remarkable to see you do what you did. And I mean, I have to say, you can't help but be worried about your own safety, having the singer herself jump into the crowd. But clearly you did it because of concern for just keeping everybody safe at your show. Monica, we appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you. I want everybody to get home safe to their families, and I want to get home to mine. You guys, we can do better.
That's exactly right. Thank you again.
Honey, that correspondent, she wanted to say, Monica, you were crazy as hell doing stuff like that. That was crazy, crazy. But Monica didn't see it that way. She was like, "Yeah, I jumped in there. I ain't want nobody to hurt nobody. I've seen that before. Don't like it." But the correspondent, news lady, wanted her to say, "Monica, don't do that no more. That was a foolish, foolish act. You could have got hurt. They could have got hurt." But I was like, that wasn't that correspondent's mission. She shouldn't have said shit. Bye.